and a warm welcome to the Tamil Nadu Brief. I'm Sam Daniel. The headlines first. Gnanasekaran convicted in the Anna University sexual assault case. Sentencing on Monday. A class 11 girl stabbed to death by a man who she turned down in Ranipet. DMK releases its Rajya Sabha candidates. Wilson gets a second term. Two new faces, Salma and Sivalingam. Ally Kamal Haasan set to become MP. And Kodaikanal all set to become rabies control zone, a mass vaccination campaign in the Hill Resort. Giving its verdict in the Anna University sexual assault case, a Mahila court in Chennai today convicted Gnanasekaran and found him guilty of all 11 charges, including rape, sexual assault, kidnap, sexual harassment, besides a few other provisions under the IT Act. The verdict has been, in a sense, given in a record 5 months' time after the crime. The sentencing would be on Monday, the 2nd of June. The crime took place in December. Gnanasekaran, a biryani vendor, gained access into the Anna University campus in Chennai and sexually assaulted a 19-year-old engineering student. After assaulting her male friend, he had also video recorded the act. The Madras High Court had taken up the case on its own and had directed constitution of a special investigation team, after which the Tamil Nadu government formed a team with 3 women police officers. The court had also took a strong view of the leak of the FIR in the case. It questioned the Chennai police and also instructed the SIT to look at this issue. However, the Chennai police had then blamed it on a glitch on the central government administered police website, which made it possible for some time to download the FIR. This way, the personal identity of the survivor was leaked and some media houses had also published it. The issue had then turned political, with the key opposition leader Edappadi Palaniswamy and the BJP calling the sexual assault a clear indication of declining law and order in the state, besides lack of women's safety, something the ruling DMK had then denied and assured that the case would be fast-tracked for a speedy justice, and pointed out that swift action in the form of the arrest of the then accused was made. Today, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin thanked the court, the police, investigators and lawyers for this record verdict in 5 months' time after the crime. Assuring that the state government would ensure justice and women's safety, the verdict, M.K. Stalin said, has crushed the defamatory narrative of the opposition. Though leader of opposition Edappadi Palaniswamy welcomed the verdict, he said there are still unanswered questions, particularly who that Sir, the perpetrator, had spoken to during the sexual assault, and that whoever it may be, when his party returns to power, that person, he says, would be booked. Police, however, claimed that Gnanasekaran, the perpetrator, had only pretended to speak to someone on the phone, but he had actually put the phone on aeroplane mode. TVK Chief Actor Vijay today slammed the claims of Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, calling it a lie without conscience, and he says speedy justice was possible only because of the High Court monitored probe. But crime against women continue. A class 11 girl was stabbed to death by a man who she had allegedly turned down or rejected in the Ranipet district of Tamil Nadu. Investigators say the man had locked this young girl and her cousin in their own house and stabbed. It was too late by the time the family could break in. Police investigation is underway, and the girl's cousin, who also attempted to stop the attack, suffered injuries and she is being treated in a hospital. The ruling DMK today announced its Rajya Sabha candidates for the upcoming elections for the upper berth in the parliament. It has given one seat to its ally MNM. The party has fielded P. Wilson, the sitting Rajya Sabha MP, giving him a second term, besides two new faces, poet Salma and Sivalingam, a two-time MLA from Salem district. With Wilson and Salma, the DMK's strategy seems to be to field minorities, to reach out to them in the run-up to the 2026 assembly elections, besides striking a gender balance. Sivalingam, a two-time MLA from Salem district, DMK sources say, would strengthen or could help the party to strengthen its position in the Western Belt, a traditional AIADMK stronghold. The DMK has given one seat to its ally, actor Kamal Haasan's MNM, and MNM's executive today adopted a resolution nominating Kamal Haasan to be the party's candidate. Kamal Haasan lost in the assembly elections from Coimbatore, and his party suffered a rout in both 2019 and 2021 elections. And finally, the hill resort of Kodaikanal is all set to be declared a rabies controlled zone. The hilltop town witnessed a massive rabies vaccination drive covering 4,200 dogs in a week. Kodaikanal had 3 human rabies cases and 97 animal rabies cases before 2015. Over the last 10 years, the hill town has not had any human rabies. Organized by KSPC, the Kodaikanal Society for Protection and Care for Animals, this is doing this for the second consecutive year. The aim now is to do more surveillance and declare Kodi to be a rabies controlled zone, next only to Goa in India.
Rabies free! Kodaikanal! Rabies free! Kodaikanal! Rabies free! Kodaikanal!
Rabies is fatal, but it can be prevented. And this is what Janani Krishnamurthy, the founder managing trustee of KSPC, had to say.
With Mission Rabies collaboration, we are able to keep a surveillance team over here, an education team over here. So we'll be continuously doing educational awareness about what rabies is, and that rabies is completely preventable and it has no cure. So a simple vaccination can save lots of lives. The challenges that we face in Kodaikanal especially is the terrain, the hilly terrain. There are villages that we go which is only a hike away. We cannot be using vehicles or anything like that. So our catchers, our team actually goes to the villages, remote areas, tribal villages, goes and vaccinates dogs over there. And not only that, the weather, it keeps changing. There is rain, it is cold, it gets a bit hot. It's all kinds of weather over here, and it's really very difficult to be catching dogs, but they still are doing a good number so far.
Well, that's a wrap on this edition of the Tamil Nadu Brief. Hope you liked it. See you tomorrow, same time. Goodbye.